I'm Colleen Ballinger, and this is my recap of America's Got Talent. Yes, I'm in a closet, don't ask. This week's episode was the wild card show, which meant that each judge got to bring back 4 eliminated acts to compete for another spot in the semifinals. First up was Spencer Horseman, who's an escape artist, and he was inside this cage all locked up and tangled, and they slowly poured wet cement until it finally got up over his face and he couldn't breathe and he almost died, and then he unlocked the lock and he got out and lived. This kid is young and fresh and new. I like him. I think he's interesting and fun to watch. The next act was All That, which of course Sharon brought back because the last time we saw them, Sharon was begging for them to be covered in oil without clothes on. They had great choreography. However, they had these weird silhouettes of themselves behind them, and it was so distracting. I felt like I couldn't watch their choreography because I was so fascinated with the silhouettes clogging behind them. And in the very end, one of the cloggers ripped his shirt off and showed his chest, which is what Sharon wanted, so of course she loved it. Jarrett and Raja were up next. They're a magician-pianist duo, and they had this huge piano they put in a box, and Raja's playing the piano all beautifully. They close the box up, lift the box in the air, open it up, and the piano and Raja are gone. They're on the other side of the theater amidst the audience, and he's playing. It was very impressive. However, my favorite part of the entire act was when Jarrett was like, "Raja, there he is!" It was so dramatic and hilarious. I don't know why I found it so funny, but I laughed out loud. Jake Wesley Rogers serenaded us with his beautiful voice next. He sang a cover of Lady Gaga's Edge of Glory. He sounded great. The problem is, there's so many spectacular acts tonight that I'm afraid that he's going to be forgotten. The next act was Kristen Sandhu. Last time he was on the show, he bounced up a bunch of cylinders, he got on, and he fell. This time, he got all the cylinders, he bounced them all up, he got on top, a ring of fire was around him, and he fell. I don't think he's going to get through because he can't do his one talent. After him was Todd Oliver, the ventriloquist. He brings his dog on stage, and his dog is wearing this contraption around his chin, so it looks like the dog is talking, and he's awesome. His jokes were hilarious, the dog is cute, the guy's charming. I'm totally into this act. Next up were the Bandbaz brothers. They put like these snorkel-looking things in their mouths attached to knives. One of them was just standing on the ground, the other one got up upside down on top of him. Then they made the knives stick together and he bounced on just the knife that was in the guy's mouth. It was insane. I didn't breathe. Sebastian came on the stage next. He's adorable. This little 10-year-old singer melts my heart every time he's on stage. He sang an American song, New York, New York, and he did a great job. Here's the thing. I really like this kid. I think he's talented. I think he's cute. But every time he's on the show, he tries to pull the sob story. They're running out of sob stories to give this kid because this week he said,
"I just want to say that it's my brother's birthday, and I want to say happy birthday."
I don't know. I'm over the sob stories. Next up was Horse. Horse is a man that I am not very fond of. It is not a talent to have someone smash your genital area. I don't get it. I guess people think it's funny. I hate it with a passion. Lindsay Norton came on next. She's my favorite. This is an acrobatic dancer and she is phenomenal. I absolutely adore watching this girl dance. And more than that, you can tell that she loves it. I feel like she's going to get overlooked, which is such a disappointment. She's easily one of the most talented people that they have this year. Andre De Leon came up next. This is an emo makeup artist slash opera singer. This week he did a version of Unbreak My Heart. You know the song. Unbreak my heart. But he did it like 3 octaves higher. Unbreak my heart. It was so weird. I don't know, I just wasn't into it. The last performance of the night was Ben Black. He's an arrow shooter guy. He like shot a thing which triggered a thing and it shot the apple above his head. Maybe Vegas is super into watching people almost die, but I can't do it. It freaks me out. I don't like sharp things pointed at people and almost killing them. That's my recap of America's Got Talent. Don't forget to like and favorite this video and subscribe to Dance On. I will see you guys next week for another recap of America's Got Talent. Bye!